Hello students, I am Mrs. Lata Shinde. Today we will learn one interesting topic in subject English, Standard 1. So let us start our topic. Our topic is uncountable noun. So children, let us start uncountable noun. Uncountable nouns are the things we cannot count using numbers. Uncountable nouns cannot be used with numbers. Uncountable nouns are used with a singular word. So children, as we have seen in the previous topic, countable noun, that things we can count, that are countable nouns. But here we are going to see about the uncountable noun. So first important thing is we cannot count these all countable nouns. We cannot give them numbers, and these uncountable nouns are used with only single verb. So children, all these things you have to always remember. Children, the nouns which cannot be counted are called uncountable nouns. They may be the names for abstract ideas or qualities or for physical objects like liquid, powder, gases. So children, you all know what is a noun? Noun is a name of a person, place, animal or thing. And here we are seeing the uncountable noun, like some ideas which we cannot count, the qualities, like how the person is smart, good, and some of the physical objects like liquids, water, juice, then powders, gases, grains. So all this we cannot count, or we cannot give them numbers as 1, 2, 3. So they are uncountable nouns. For example, tea, coffee, grass, etc. So children, uncountable nouns, examples, let's see. Coffee, COFFE, coffee. So children, when we say coffee, we cannot count it unless and until we pour it in the cup. Then only we can say 1 cup of tea or coffee, unless and until we pour it in the cup. So coffee is also uncountable noun. Next example is milk. Milk is also uncountable noun. Till we pour in some of the container, or we cannot put in some of the container, we cannot place them in such vessel. By the time we cannot say that how much is the milk, and we cannot count by giving the number. So the milk is again an uncountable noun. Next one, what can you see in this picture? Yes, this is a picture of a grass, GRASS, grass. So here also children, many times when you go to the park, garden, you see the green grass there. Yes or no? So the grass is also uncountable noun, because we cannot say the 1 grass, 2 grass. Yes or no? We always see it, but we cannot measure or we cannot count. So that is again an example of uncountable noun, grass. Children, look at the picture carefully and tell me what can you see in this picture. Yes, you can see the cloud and the rain, R-A-I-N, rain. So, when we say it rains or it rained heavily, we cannot say in number. So, the rain is also an uncountable noun. Let's see one more example, that is salt, S-A-L-T, salt. That is also an uncountable noun because we cannot measure it in numbers. Next, cotton, C-O-T-T-O-N, cotton. You can see the small plant of cotton. The cotton is also uncountable noun. So children, we will see one activity to clear your concept of countable noun and uncountable noun. So let us begin the activity. So the question is, look at the pictures and write in the box C for countable noun and U for uncountable noun. So children, look at the first picture. What can you see in the picture? Yes, it is a picture of carrot. So carrot is countable noun or uncountable noun, you have to decide, and then according to that you have to write C or U, whatever is correct one. So let's see. Yes, the answer is C because we can count it. So countable noun. Let us see the next one. Children, now let us see the next picture. What can you see in this picture? Yes, these are the different types of greens. So, it is uncountable now. That's why we have written U in the box. Next picture. Yes, what is it? It is a picture of a pencils and we can count the number of pencils. So, we will write letter C because we can count the pencils. Now, let's see more examples. Yes, now this is our next example. This example is of books. You can see and you can count the number of books. So what do you think? It is countable or uncountable? Yes, it is countable now. So we will write C in the box. Next picture, meat. Again, it is uncountable now. So we will write letter U in the box. Milk. Yes, milk is also uncountable now. So we will write U. Then next one. What can you see in the picture? Yes, the next picture is of tomato. So tomato is countable noun because you can count the number of tomatoes. So we will write letter C, countable noun, in the box. Children, let us see your homework. Your homework is write whether the underlined noun is countable or uncountable in the following sentences. So children, you will have some of the sentences and there will be underline for the noun. So you have to see it properly and decide whether that noun is, underlined noun is countable or uncountable. So let us start with the first sentence. The first sentence is, a student sat down in his seat. So yes, it is countable noun. Student, countable noun, because we can count the number of students. Next one. Second one, he used computer for more information. And here information is underlined noun. So what do you think? It is countable or uncountable? We can count the information. No. So it is uncountable noun. Information is uncountable noun. Next one. Number 3. The shop sells lots of cheese. And underlined noun is cheese. So cheese is uncountable noun. Cheese, uncountable noun. Next one. I have 2 books for you. So here underline books. Underlined noun is books. So books are countable noun. Next one. I like vegetable soup. And here S-O-U-P, soup is underlined noun. So it is uncountable noun. Soup is uncountable noun. So children, I hope so you all can differentiate now between the countable noun and uncountable noun. I hope so you have understood the topic. Mother bought 5 apples. So here you can see the underlined noun is apples. And as we say, it is countable noun because already you can see in the sentence we have shown with the numbers 5 apples. So countable noun. Next one. The boy drank some water. And here underlined noun is water. So water is again a uncountable noun. Water is again an uncountable noun because we cannot count the water. So children, these are some of the examples of countable and uncountable noun. I hope so you all have understood this topic. Thank you.